This is Whiteboard Theology. Welcome to the class, How to Study the Bible. Let's get started with Session 1, Approaching the Bible. Listen to Psalm 1. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of scoffers, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, bearing fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. To the psalmist, God's word was life. And in the same way to us, the Bible gives us life because it is the living word of the living God. Ultimately, the Bible is not a book of information like your biology textbook. It's a book of revelation. It reveals to us who God is and what he has done in history. And as we'll come to find out, we see who God truly is in the person of Jesus. So how do we approach the Bible in a way that helps us know and encounter God? First, we need the right mindset. Here's the first thing. The Bible doesn't just inform us, it forms us. Of course, there's a lot of information in the Bible and we should know it, but reading the Bible makes us grow so that we can know God, we can love God, we can worship God, and obey God. Here's the second thing. We read out of a desire to delight in God, not out of a duty to God. Now, of course, we owe God an awful lot, but reading the Bible isn't a have to, it's a get to. Because God has loved us and saved us, we get to know him better. And this brings jumping off your feet joy. Okay, well, we also need the right methods. First, we need to read the Bible in context. That means paying attention to things like genre and sentences and paragraphs, the whole book, and even the whole Bible story put together. We don't give the words of Scripture meaning. We look at these things in order to find out the meaning that God has put into them. Second, we need to read in a Christ-centered way. Remember, the Bible reveals God, and Jesus shows us what God is like. And so this should affect the way that we read and understand the Bible. Now, we're going to spend a lot more time on this in future videos. Third, we need to read with the right application in mind. We read the Bible ultimately to obey God and become more like him. We want to apply the Bible in faithful ways, not in the ways that are convenient for us. Okay, now on to the structure of the Bible. The Bible is not like a novel or a textbook. It's more like a compilation album. The Bible has one major theme, which we'll get to later, 66 individual books, multiple genres, over 40 authors who wrote in 3 different languages over a span of 2,000 years on 3 different continents. Talk about diversity. There's no book like it in the world. Now, the Bible is divided into 2 parts, the Old Testament with 39 books and the New Testament with 27 books. The Old Testament is about God making promises to his people, and the New Testament is about God making good on those promises. Now, if you're new to the Bible, when you open it up, you'll notice some numbers. The big numbers are chapters. The small numbers are verses. Those were added in much later to help you navigate this book. You can think of them like a Bible map or a GPS. Okay, that's the structure of the Bible. But the Bible not only has a structure, it also has a storyline. The Bible takes us somewhere. It's going to take us on a journey of failure, redemption, and hope. And that's what we'll cover in the next session of How to Study the Bible here on Whiteboard Theology.